Hey everyone, it's Katina Games, and I hope everyone's day has been going amazing. Today we are building a tiny container home for a writer. We are building in Copperdale on this fairly small plot with Plumbite Cove in the background. I knew I wanted to create something small in a woodsy area, that way this container home can be sort of a hidden and kind of blend into the forest surroundings. Plus, who wouldn't want this beautiful background as a great way to unwind from working and writing all day. By the way, if you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more builds in the future. Also, let me know what you would love to see be built in the future, and I would love to hear about your ideas. So this build is mainly for a single sim, but a couple could live here with the amount of space I worked out for this build. When designing these areas, I went with a single sim who is pursuing a career in writing. Her ultimate goal is to eventually write a top-selling novel in the mystery genre, so this quiet setting is the perfect starting point for them to write their bestseller novels. Well, hopefully bestseller novel. As of right now, you are seeing me work on the exterior, adding some foliage, some trees, to really give some life into the lot, just like the surroundings. Plus, I feel like adding trees and bushes and shrubs really makes it blend into the forest area. Since I did not use a fence for this build, I feel like it's a little bit more open and wide and doesn't feel as constricted. Oh yeah, so I went with the theme of using pink, orange, and white floral bushes. That way it kind of gives that a little bit of brightness to the land, and of course the carnival's right there, so I really love how all of it worked together in the end. And of course I'm adding some soil here under the bushes and shrubs and trees, that way it's a bit more realistic. Now we are heading on into the interior, and we are starting with the kitchen. I love starting with kitchens just because I feel like it sets the tone for the rest of the build. For instance, you're gonna see me use these black appliances at first, but later on I do end up switching them out to stainless steel just because I feel like it's a bit too dark for this specific build. Like right now in my future builds, I kind of want to lean towards making things a bit more lighter and airy in textures and tones, just because neutral tones are super easy to work together. But since I do want to grow in designing, I know I have to step outside of my comfort zone and actually test out different colors and patterns to really make it feel more realistic. For instance, this living room, I went with this aqua teal couch. That's not usually my style, but I figured let's use this as the focal point and build around it. Like this rug is super cute because it matches with the pillow, and then I'm able to really kind of build around the room to make it really feel homey. I really love that I was able to add some plants, add some clutter items to really kind of create this style for this writer sim. So my tip for anyone who's in the process of designing or creating a build in The Sims, use one item and then build around it. It's a tactic that I've recently started to use, and it's been working out so far. And I'm going to be honest with you all, I'm going to jump between the living room and the kitchen just because I want to make sure both the kitchen and the living room kind of flows together really well. Again, that's why I am going to switch out these black appliances. It's just a bit too dark. But at least the clutter items are looking super cute in this build. As of recently, most of you all may know that this past week they just released a brand new kits. I've only bought the bathroom clutter just because I know that's something I would use in my gameplay, and honestly it's pretty cute. So where am I going with that, you may ask? So I kind of wish we had a kitchen clutter kit. Like, we have a lot of the key items, but I would love to have more seasonings, real drinking glasses that you can add on to like shelves. Like, I know you can do that in the debug menu, but that's a lot of work just to add some glasses to your build just for some realism. Okay, enough of that. So in this hallway area, I really love this little glass planter table that I added. I love all the clutter items that I put on top, like all the mail, the magazine, the fruit bowl, the little candle sitting there. Oh, it's so cute. And a nice bookshelf in the corner where the sim can put all their favorite books in. Now we are moving on into the bedroom. So this is probably my favorite wallpaper. I just love the simple design. It's not too extra. You get some depth and hues from the color, using the colors white and gray. So I'll be honest, the high school years expansion pack has the best beds. I'm sorry, every one of them, I use them always in my builds. If I want a more modern or chic style, or even a bohemian style, that's your game pack for your beds. But yeah, I went with a baby blue themed bedroom. I always been told the color blue or a seafoam provides a nice comforting feel for people, and I figured the sim favorite color would be blue. And I figured even though my sim is a writer, I wanted my sim to have more of a trendy chic style. Even in this small space, I feel like everything worked out really well, and I just love this color. And this tiny desk is so cute, where it fits all her needs and everything that she needs to do without taking up too much space. But yeah, most of this room items came from tiny living, high school years, and dream home decorator. Also, if you are curious of anything or where certain items came from, just let me know in the comment section below and I will happily help you out. And finally, we are working on the bathroom. So I went with a very black and white theme. I originally wasn't going to go with a black flooring, but then I thought about sinking the flooring for a stand-up shower. When I was testing with the color gray, it didn't look right, and since I have shaders, it made it look even more awkward. So I was like, let me just stick with the color black to continue with a more chic and trendsetter style. A lot of the items in this bathroom actually came from the new kit. From the toilet plunger, the new toilet paper holder, I added some toilet paper to the shelf. I included an electric toothbrush and toothpaste. Honestly, that kit was long overdue. It was just perfectly fitting. And that's pretty much it for the bathroom. I have play tested it just to make sure the shower works and everything fits and functions like it should. And finally, we are moving back outside to really work on the front and back deck. I kept it pretty simple, but some colors and brightness, using these super cute planters and the seating area to really give my Sims some options on where they can sit and just relax. Eventually, you're gonna see me add a hot tub to this build, just because I don't think I use hot tubs as often, mainly because I love adding pools to my builds. Since there were no space for a pool, I decided to add a hot tub instead. And plus, who would not want to relax in a nice hot tub overlooking a Ferris wheel and just seeing all the bright colors in the background? But yeah, that's pretty much it for this build. This build can be found on the gallery using my ID, Katina Games, where you can find this build and all my previous builds. I will be leaving some screenshots of overall how everything turned out. I just wanted to say thank you all so much for watching, and I'm wishing you all an amazing positive day. Bye everyone.